Welcome back. After a long time of break, I decided to make some more helpful videos for all the subscribers, even though the last few weeks I got some encouraging comments that I should do more videos because they're very educational, so I need to thank personally to those people. They already know who they are. And today I open one topic again because recently I had some problems with disc brake. Not on my bike because I don't own any disc brakes. About noisy braking, whether it's about disc brakes or casual V-brake systems. Of course, these brakes use the special brake pads, which can be made from composite, full metal, or let's say semi-organic or full organic, different materials. But people are always complaining about that they buy different products, nothing helps. And I'm always saying, in my 18 years of experiences, I didn't have such a problem because I developed my own procedure, even at first for the V-brake systems, how to prevent that. And it's totally opposite. You know, it's not about that you need to clean the rotor or to be very, very clean with the let's say very strong degreaser or something, but you need some minerals. Now let's go first to V-brakes. When this happens, when you have this creaking noise when braking, normally what I do is I just take the hand grinder, just roll over this a little bit, or even you can use some let's say sandpaper, it doesn't matter. That first of all you just make some more rough surface, and then if you don't have the area where you have a sand, what you will need is actually the sand. This is the sand from a desert. It's very how to say, it's very small, very smooth and very sharp. So what you actually need to do, you just put this inside like this, or on the floor, wherever you have any kind of sand, and you just apply the sand like this on the brake pad. At the end, you don't need to clean it. You just install it back, and you will be surprised that even sometimes if the rim on the wheel is, let's say, contaminated with dirt, with lots of rubber, it's important that you use the sandpaper and just make some kind of rough structure on it, and then also use the sand and just apply around the rim. You will be surprised that in a moment that noise will disappear. In 80% of my cases, the problem was solved entirely, including that the customer itself, then when perhaps have again the problem like this, he knows how to react. No need to spend a lot of money, no need to buy any degreaser, or just use the sand, because the minerals inside are very, very, very helpful, because they stick inside the rubber and they reduce the noise. Maybe at first you feel or just hear like some kind of strange different noise when braking, but eventually it will disappear when this all fall out and all the minerals just set inside the brake pads. Including that, everybody should know that even the brake pads, especially for disc brakes, they have minerals inside as well. But according to different, let's say, control of quality process, there's not a good amount, or let's say the amount of minerals and all the the elements that are compressed together varies quite much. So more accurate quality control you have in the process when these things are manufactured, better performance of brake pads you have. Now, let's go to the disc brakes. This is a modern era, so mostly people use disc brakes, and they have a similar problem. And in here I want to say only one thing. If you have a rotor, or let's say disc rotor like this one, which already have violet color, this was burned out. Basically, the thickness, important is that before you start solving the problem, that you check with the hand gauge. You just make some, if you have the edge, just grind the edge away and then measure. If the thickness is below what is the minimum recommended, then you probably supposed to have a reserve one and change it. But if, for instance, this case is not like this, but that you have noisy braking and the rotor still looks good, not overheated, because when you overheat it, it becomes more hard. When it hardens, it's hard to have any grip. Sometimes, even if the thickness of the rotor is still okay and he overheated, basically you can put it in the oven to glow, to be like a, let's say, glowing frisbee. Then just put it back in the air and cools down slowly, so it will become more softer. But let's go back to the point. If you have a rotor like this, still okay, and you use the brake pads, and you have constant problem with the huge noise when braking, that you're even ashamed to brake in front of the people, then you should do, first thing is, you use the stone, any kind of stone, and first of all you need to make like this the structure more rough. That's initial thing. After that, basically you don't need to, you just maybe wipe with the dry paper away. You don't need to use any degreaser or whatever, unless if you have really some oily areas, then it's good that you use the fire like this. And this is not so big, just to burn out all that fat away and oil. And then the same procedure, you just drown this rotor inside, just rotate, use the hands like this, just to apply a lot of this around the areas. What sand you will use, it doesn't matter. The most important is that you have that sand powder. Sand powder is the most effective on these things. After you do this, you just a little bit blow the air. If you have compressed air, just use with the pistol. And then same procedure repeat with the brake pads. The most effect the sand have on the brake pads, because sometimes you don't know, is it a problem in the rotor or is it a problem in the brake pad. If you have organic or semi-organic, it's even more effective because they are soft. The braking material is very soft, and it can goes inside very easily. After you do this, I can guarantee you that in 80% cases, the noise will disappear forever. If it repeats again, then you know what you need to do. You don't need to invest any kind of money in this. You just repeat the procedure as long as the brake pads and rotor are still useful. If, of course, you have already very little material on it, braking material on it, then you should supposed to replace it, as well as with the disc rotor. Why I decided to show you this case? Because sometimes people really, I don't know how to say, they're desperate. They buy a new bike, go in the forest, they don't clean the bike, just throw somewhere in garage, and with the second use they're so disappointed because their brakes are so noisy, at least at the start. So I always recommend, if you have a chance, just get a bucket, take some sand back home, and you will have your own salvation solution. So hope this video will solve many problems in the future, and thumbs up if you want more videos like this, because otherwise it's useless that I'm making it, because it takes me a lot of time, and of course this is knowledge, this is 18 years of experiences, and I'm standing behind all these things. So thanks very much for watching, and see you again next time. Bye.